Welcome, everyone, to the Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Phillip?
Jody's regenerating. Hello.
What's up, Bryan?
Hello, everybody.
What's up, Matt?
Hello again, and screw you, Phillip.
All right. So, Phillip.
Yes, sir.
Series 12's in your hands. What happens? What do you do?
We have a few good episodes with Jody with all the classic monsters.
No, you're in charge, bitch. So what do you do? Fix it.
For what? For what?
Fix it. You're fixing it right now.
I'm fixing it, right. Jody tripped over a brick, regenerates into a man. Job done.
No. You're doing it as in how you would do it as a showrunner, not regenerating.
You have a responsibility.
I have a responsibility. For one, change the TARDIS interior, make it a bit more brighter.
I agree.
Yeah.
And a bit more homecoming. Lived in more like.
Would you keep the console?
No.
Yeah, that looks like a bathtub.
Change everything. The TARDIS inside. Change it over.
Yeah, it was a disco one.
Make it like crystalish.
Well, it is kind of crystalline. But
No, it's gold, weird shit color.
Yeah.
Molasses throw up.
The Doctor should have a bar on the TARDIS.
And please, for goodness sake, I know they can't do it. I don't know why they can't do it, but when you're inside the TARDIS, let us see them in other areas of the TARDIS.
Yeah, same here. I agree.
It just does not feel like a transdimensional ship anymore. It's just like a one-room
you got
box.
one room.
It just.
What if you do a Doctor Who clue where the TARDIS kills the people with a biscuit, and then you got to find out who did it?
So Jody's the first one.
Agatha Christie's on it.
And
Yeah, you can't even check the library or the swimming pool for some reason.
Right.
And stop all this stupid gimmicks about the TARDIS giving her fucking biscuits out of its fucking underbelly. What's that all about, man?
Matt Smith wanted biscuits.
Gotta fatten her up.
I know, yeah.
Jamie Dodgers, Matt Smith, right?
Yeah, he wanted that on his TARDIS, but they never gave it him. They'd give it her.
I just want, and can we please go off-world more often than not?
Yes. I've been saying that from season 2 on.
Yeah.
Now, you keep saying to me that they've overshadowed her with the companions, but you have to remember all the Doctors, when they have 2 or more, you've got to work with that.
Yeah, but even when she's got her companion, she seems like the less important person.
Yeah, but look at Peter Davison when he had the TARDIS 3 of Adric, Nyssa, and Tegan.
Yeah, but that's different. Peter Davison could carry his own as a Doctor. He stood out when he wanted to stand out.
Now, let me look. So, they both were blonde. They both wore a coat, and both had 3 companions, and both in the background.
No, but Peter wasn't in the background. She is. She just seems like some weird woman that's just dragging off people off the street.
What do you mean he wasn't in the background? After his first episode of Castor Velvet, he was sidelined a bit with Tom Adric.
Wow, they got rid of that job for a while. So they, but I don't know. Jodie, I just hope that she reinvents herself for season 12. If it's the same,
regenerate mid-season or 3 or 4 episodes in.
If it's the same kind of vibe that you got for season 11 with her, then it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to die there very quickly.
Now, you liked her first episode when that first aired. I remember that.
Yeah, well, you will do. Well, you will do because it's a first thing that it's a first.
She fell out of the sky and survived. The Doctor fell out of the sky off the tower, and he didn't last time.
Yeah, there was discrepancy. They're trying to say that women are stronger than men. Then we can survive.
Oh, here we go.
I think we need to break up the fam.
Yes, that's another thing that irks me. Stop using street language like you're some sort of fucking.
I think the Doctor needs to be injected with something by a villain, and it screws up her emotions, making her the opposite. And the companions cannot give an inch. They have to totally, if possible, shoot her or something because her emotions are the opposite.
That's the way she is now.
Be a damn threat. No, I mean deadly threat, like kill people. She's nuts. Something happens, and this virus is 24 hours, and they got to stop her. Like totally. Like they need to do some. They need to do something right, something like that. They need to do some shit where she lost, where she's not thinking straight where she's intellectual to outsmart them too much, but she lost it. And like they need to somebody needs to who would be
Oh,
the
my
companion to stop?
emotions. Oh, that looks so pretty.
And I think I need Graham.
Graham
Graham would have to be the one to stop her totally, like just shoot her or something. Or whatever.
Yes.
Because none of them would have the cojones to stop her. At all.
No.
She'd probably be choking
Are
people out.
How can you
Yes,
stop
you're
her?
not
You
coming
can't.
with me because you got the same style of shoes as me.
Yeah.
I was meaning to buy that dress, and you bought it
No,
before.
why can't they have a thing where she's delirious? She goes crazy.
Because it's a woman,
So what?
Exactly.
and they don't want
Exactly.
the women to look weak.
So the doctor can't be delirious, but he could strangle the
I thought it isn't about gender with the doctor. I thought it's about, he
Yeah, they say it's not about gender, but it's her
Because
universe.
remember, he's even stated that his lot have looked beyond the gender barrier.
So she doesn't go, women don't go crazy? Women don't get, viruses? That's
I
insane.
mean, look what
Well,
he did for Perry.
she might do when she gets Time Lord PMT, and we have to wait for that to happen.
No, we're not having
TMS.
time of menstrual cycle at this show.
I honestly think they need to kick it up a notch. They need to make it serious. There needs to be some ramifications for the companion's
Jared,
choices.
or there needs to be an Earth shock too, where they lose.
Too easy right now. It's too easy. They go away. They're like, yeah, we beat you. Now let's go to the next adventure. There's got to
Exactly.
be some type of something wrong happens. A whole series of wrong things happens. It gets really bad. It gets really dark. You need to do something like that.
I would definitely think it would affect it if Graham left, because not only is Bradley Walsh the favourite, he's the older one, and it would just leave her with them two, and she wouldn't know what to do with the young ones.
It's too. It's like Joe says. It's too soft now.
It's too
There's no
soft.
threat.
It
There's
is.
no threat.
Being
And
soft.
It's like the-
They're trying so hard not to make
But for like
They should make us be shocked. Like
They
remember
don't.
how-
This is their first female.
Remember how Tossin Cole went out? He's like, I play Call of Duty. I got this, and he almost got killed. Right? They should have him make a mistake, and then they find out like, oh, it's shock. He's dead.
Yes,
Like-
I thought Bradley Walsh was leaving at that episode with a resolution. She was threatening to kick him out of the TARDIS.
Oh, she almost did. That was great.
I mean, you do know that now that Daddy's back in town, it's going to center mostly on him and his daddy this time
Yeah.
around. It's going to be like, oh my God.
But remember,
His
the
father's
Doctor-
not going to be in the next one.
Well,
His father's not going to be in the series.
oh, come on.
But he
come
may
on.
stay. But Ryan may stay out of it on a couple of times. Because,
Ryan's traveling in time. He's not going to, by the time it comes back, who knows? He's not. His father's not going to be in
The
it.
thing is that the modern companions have now made it more about their families, but apart from Graham and Grace, they seem to really pushed away from that to resolution. Because they don't
Yaz
know
is
about the
just
younger
empty.
family.
Yaz character.
Yaz is useless.
There's nothing
She
going
was
on.
supposed to be a cop in training, and they don't even. They don't even stand.
Utilize that.
Yeah, but they even got rid of Ryan's disability because it was a hang-up all of a sudden.
Yeah,
He couldn't do certain shit. Now all of a sudden he's climbing ladders. He's fucking leaping out of here. He's like, what,
Yeah.
now he's having conversations.
In the
It's a-
books, they confirmed that she's a lesbian, Yaz, and they've not brought that into the show.
Ah. Well, that's
Yeah,
something
what-
else.
Which one
But
was
how
that
could
one?
you, wait, how could you be a lesbian if her and Ryan had something going on in the past?
Exactly.
Well, look what they did with Supergirl and her sister.
That was supposed to be a romance. They were supposed to build something with them.
A romance? Yeah.
No,
that's a
romance,
good romance.
You've got the books, Philip, and one of them you've got from that trilogy states that she is a lesbian.
That doesn't make any sense. That's Big Finish,
Yeah.
though, right?
No,
No,
it's,
that's
it's,
the
it's,
books
no.
that BBC released.
I don't think
Is it-
that's canon. Because she was, they said that, even Grace said that Yasmin Sinclair, what the fuck? What the
Yeah,
hell is
we
her
all want
last
to
name?
forget Yaz. Thank
What's
you.
her last name?
Yasmin
Yasmin
Khan.
Khan was, and Ryan liked each other when they were kids.
Yeah, but that was
Maybe she just went. She took one look and said, "No thanks. I think I want to build."
Ah,
You know.
shit.
But in the book that Matthew's talking about, The Good Doctor, she does have. There is a reference to a lesbian love affair with the Doctor with Yaz. So there you
What,
go.
Jodie's doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did something?
No, they didn't do something. She's got a crush on her, as in a lesbian crush.
Yaz.
Saw the
Yeah.
interior of the TARDIS.
But let me say something. Even if the doctor liked Yaz, the doctor was a man.
She's got a wife.
So it's not like the doctor's a lesbian. The doctor was a man. So it's
Hang on. Remember what the doctor said though, that they don't see sex as a stumbling block.
I mean, if you listen to him and River, they've been with both men and women.
Yeah.
well, he wasn't with any men, the doctor.
It's implied in that one, where she's like that Cleopatra woman, when they were doing like Stonehenge. She said, "Oh, I know, we've been for him, we've been for you, we've been for that."
No, the doctor wasn't with a man. The doctor,
probably had
the doctor. No, the thing with the doctor was like he spent 20 years with River as the final.
20
Well,
years.
at Beryllium.
Yeah, that was flat out marriage. Yeah, doing nothing else.
But River's been with people. I mean, even when she did that final special with him, she was with other men.
Right.
So how do you equate? So how do you equate then that it's only just now that he's become a woman? Who's to say that he hasn't been a woman before in the past?
It's poor
Because
writing.
he hasn't.
I mean,
As far as we know, he hasn't. We didn't know about the War Doctor, and he popped up out of nowhere.
Okay.
So,
First of all, you got to think about this for a minute, right?
yeah.
Supposedly, right, he pushed the button, right? But then things changed in time where the Sisterhood of Karn got involved, right?
Yeah.
They gave him a regeneration energy was off. Done. He was dying, right? They created a person for him to be. That was not what he was always meant to be. It was always meant to be the 8th regenerating into the 9th, right? So basically with time travel, okay, there's a doctor that's inserted in between, but you're still going to get the 9th. So in other words, my thing is, this regeneration, I've counted as another regeneration because of the potion was this thing, right? And I explain it where he rapidly aged in this incarnation because Matt Smith was how many freaking thousands or 2,000 years old before he started aging? He rapidly aged in this incarnation. And when the job was done, the actual regeneration energy, the real one, kicked in. Like he didn't make himself regenerate. It just kicked in. So this was never meant to be an incarnation. This was inserted in the timeline. Okay? It was always supposed to be the 8th Doctor doing it all, but Moffat had a problem with that. So the thing,
Eccleston wouldn't come back for the handover, so they needed to find a quick solution.
right? And so the whole thing is that you could say,
But with the War Doctor though, you got to account it as being a regeneration because Matt Smith was the 12th Doctor, or the final incarnation.
Yeah, it was 13, remember, because Tennant kept the same face.
Yeah, that's right. Because Tennant regenerated twice as well.
But the thing is, he gave regeneration energy to River in Angels Take Manhattan. He gave her a regeneration. He gave it back to her. So that was the regeneration that was lost.
Well, no, that was the regeneration of the body that he's living in. He's wasting that body's life force. That's what she was scolding him about because she knew he was on his last life, and she said, "You're wasting your life essence on fixing my wrist."
But in Nightmare in Silver, by Neil Gaiman, it said he had a regeneration left, and Mr. Clever looked inside his consciousness and saw that there was a regeneration left.
If that's the case, then why? If that's the case, why is it then that Matt Smith is the final one?
Because he's so old, he has no idea that he has a regeneration left.
But even still, if there's one more regeneration after Matt Smith, why did he die of old age and not able to regenerate?
He didn't die of old age. He was talking to the Daleks. He was fucking senile. Clara. I mean, he got regeneration energy. He didn't die.
Well, he would have died. Had the timers not intervened, he would have died there and then of old age.
Well, maybe, probably.
Because he
No,
said,
well, yes,
I'm
he
the
would.
last
He would
one.
have done.
Remember
Because
his
he-
words. He says, I'm the last because of Captain Grumpy and he had vanity issues.
But see, somewhere along the lines, right, there's a mistake because again, the regeneration energy should kick in when a face changes, right? I
Yeah.
never count the David Tennant thing is ridiculous because technically, Donna Noble has that regeneration energy in her ring or whatever because she used it against the Master at the end the end of time. Like the regeneration energy expunged from her. So
Which
that
is a protection shield.
right, that regeneration energy is still there. She has that. So the War Doctor, I think
that was siphoned off regeneration energy that he didn't need.
it's not
It
this.
wasn't
She siphoned it off and created that clone of him from the spare hand.
Right. I still think for some reason like either he gave the regeneration back to River or something happened because again in Nightmare on Silver right before the end they said he had a regeneration. So where did it go? Where did it go? Moffat just wrote it out. Where did it go? Unless it was still there and he just was too old and senile to figure it out or remember.
Unless Moffat just said, well, he's leaving,
Fuck
we
it.
don't really want to go back to that.
You could explain that regeneration energy was Capaldi, that he gave it to the Daleks. I don't know.
Yeah, true. See, they mucked it up, really. Regeneration. They
They
mucked
did
it up
muck it up.
completely.
They did
Yeah,
muck
they
it
use
up.
it as a damn weapon too much.
First of all,
Yeah,
here's the thing. He can't. If you're saying he gave his own life force to River, and that's why he aged rapidly, like David Tennant put his life force into the TARDIS to give it energy to leave the alternate reality with the Age of Silver and all that, right? But like that wasn't faked with the Mr. Clever thing. They looked into his brain, and he, in his head, believed he had a regeneration.
Yeah, but that could have been a fake up, but done by
Wasn't a fake out. He was in his brain. He saw he had a regeneration energy left.
I mean,
One left.
the Doctor's good, but he's not that good to make up.
No, he's not that good. There was one left.
Then where is that one left?
I
Why
don't
wasn't
know.
that?
Well, that's fucked up. I don't know.
But remember, that was literally before the War Doctor was revealed that episode, so that's why his face wasn't there. And they cover it up in the episode so you don't see it.
And the thing that kills me is you can't count him as a doctor because again they're making all these big finish and shit. He admits all he was doing was being a warrior, shooting, killing. He wasn't having companions.
And he hated people calling him the Doctor. You've heard this story, so does me, Phillip. All he kept doing in that story was like, I'm not the Doctor, I'm not him.
I'm not the Doctor, because he's fucking not the Doctor, because that regeneration was controlled.
Technically, he is the Doctor,
He's
but
not.
He didn't want to use the name in
That's why he regenerated from 8, because he didn't want to be the warrior in the war. He felt he was not him, he was the healer.
He's a battle doctor.
He's not a doctor. He's not considered a doctor. He's not. No, none of the regenerations can, and even he doesn't. They don't count them because then you would have to renumber everything.
Well then, right? No, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't.
Why can't you just say he's the War Doctor and that's it?
Yes.
Why is he count? He's not.
Yeah, but he's not the War Doctor because you just said he's not the Doctor, so you can't call him War Doctor.
Okay, he's meaning a War Doctor, meaning he's not the Doctor. He's something else, just like the Valyard, just like the Watcher, just like the Watcher and the Valyard. He's something else.
To kill people, whereas that's the only Doctor that's been willing to do it.
He's not the Doctor.
Then if he wasn't the Doctor, then Matt Smith wouldn't be the 13th incarnation.
Matt Smith didn't push the button. It was the War Doctor had nothing to do with it. Clara's like, don't push the button. He made the choice for the War Doctor.
Yeah, it was like
he made the choice. The War Doctor didn't make the choice.
It's a catch-22 because as far as he has in his head, from his perspective, that all happened. He still burns Gallifrey, so no matter what they didn't get the Doctor, it doesn't matter. The 11th Doctor knows he saved it, but they don't know it.
War Doctor didn't save the day. The 11th Doctor saved the day. Clara saved it.
Yeah, he couldn't retain the memories because the timelines are out of sync. As far as it's concerned, that's why Eccleston's post PSTD, E, and same as Tennant, because they can't remember being on Gallifrey saving it. They don't remember all coming together.
Which who's to say that he was saved? Maybe time was altered, and now the second time around, everything in time remains the same with the exception of that one event.
Yeah.
Gallifrey.
As far as they're concerned, the War Doctor still burns Gallifrey. None of them remember it apart from 11,
Because he even said, I won't remember this, right?
Yes, because the current Doctor's the only one that's allowed to retain the memories. Even 12 remembers saving Gallifrey, but the others don't.
So
It's confusing.
It
was created as a scapegoat because Eccleston didn't do the 50th. Then he did.
Well, Eccleston shouldn't have did it because he wasn't the one that pushed the button anyway.
Yeah.
It was insane, and he felt that would have ruined his Doctor, which it would have.
No, I mean, they wanted him involved in the 50th, but because he said no, they had to change it.
He said no because would have been the one that was responsible for killing fucking billions of fucking people. And he's like, I'm not the Doctor that did that. He's not.
Because he has the number, because it wouldn't make sense. He has the number 9. He doesn't have the War Doctor name.
Correct. So Moffat just fucked up, and he made something quick, and he changed it. And all his friends, he lost friends because of that. Where he was thinking about undoing that. Remember that?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, the only upsetting thing for the 50th was it was great they included the Doctors. I mean, it was great Paul McGann came back, but it was upsetting that Peter Davison, Colin Bacon, and Sylvester McCall cut them all in for their own special. Didn't bother involving anyone else.
Yeah.
Big Finish, when they did the light at the end, that felt like an anniversary special. Davison's one felt like an anniversary special. That year, Day of the Doctor's good, but it still doesn't feel like an anniversary special. It feels like a Matt Smith adventure featuring the other Doctors. Now, here's Tom Baker, but he's the Doctor, he's not the Doctor.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Jodie's the second Doctor in a second cycle.
Yes, she's part of the new cycle. She's number 2 after Capaldi.
Is she going through her cycle yet?
Stay tuned for next year.
Yeah, well, 2 years maybe, because you don't know how long it's going to fucking take.
Damn, cycle. Good Lord, help us.
And remember what Razon said? How many regenerations we gave you? I could do this all night.
Well, yeah, that's the point, because they granted the new cycle, but they still haven't confirmed if it's back to 13.
Yeah, because Rassilon okayed it, like in the Gallifreyan Congress, but somebody was the one that made the choice to give him as many regenerations as possible, which was probably the Clara that was Gallifreyan.
Oh God! Oh God! Don't go! Please don't go there. Don't
Why?
go there.
Clara listened to Clara. She heard her voice. This is the point in time. She gives him unlimited regeneration energy, and that's it.
Oh God! Now you fixed another pothole. Big Finish.
Well, they would have had unlimited regeneration because of the Time War. Because you remember in the Time War,
yep.
they said that time
unlimited.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, but how can the Master got all stuck with all 13 regenerations in each cycle?
Because they don't want him to be unlimited, because then he could fucking do real damage.
Yeah. He's uncontrollable.
Right.
I know.
But it was great, though. It was great,
He
though.
removed his biosignature from the Matrix, so...
It would have been really cool to see the scene where, you know, John Sim goes back to Gallifrey with Rassilon. Gallifrey's about to blow up. And then he's like, all right, fucking just heal him and get the fuck out. Like, take a torch and get the fuck out of here. All right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, don't shoot me. Here's
Now, what they should have done is they should have had Deadpool come in and started ripping him.
No, but that's it. They healed him, and they gave him a TARDIS, and he was out of there.
Yeah, that's the one complaint I had from that era, is that Missy is allegedly having a TARDIS, so why is she up and down with the vortex manipulator?
But there's another thing. Nobody wants to use a TARDIS. They all have fucking TARDISes. Why don't they just escape?
Exactly. I mean, when
it's
Sim
so
was
stupid.
crashed on there,
It's
yeah,
so
when Sim was crashed on that little ship, he was stuck in the black hole, but couldn't remember Missy was the one that gave him the dematerialization circuit.
You had a fucking TARDIS in the basement. You had a TARDIS. I mean, it's like TARDIS is everywhere. Where did Rassilon?
Yeah.
Rassilon and all them went in the ship, right? That's a TARDIS, isn't it? That's
Yeah, so if they got a TARDIS with Missy, why on earth has she been up and down the timeline with a vortex and everything? She isn't Captain Jack.
Missy had Time Lord technology to beam people out of their body when they die to go to this fucking place, the Nethersphere.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that ball thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Danny Pink was in there. Danny Pink didn't die. Danny Pink stuck in there. He said
It's
it.
It's like the library. He's saved in there, but he can't get out of there.
Can't get out of there. Be saved in there.
Pink to
So
dust.
is all the other people that are in there too.
Oh, so it's like the river trick. So Moffat made another pothole so if they could find a way to get them out, so they're all saved for another day.
Well, that's why the whole point was Missy's like, oh, how's your boyfriend? Oh, he's still dead? He's in there. Why wouldn't Clara want to save him?
Yeah, and she tried.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be able to see him back on Pink on the couch.
Because Moffat didn't want him in it.
Yeah,
but
he
he's
said he
seen-
gave him that kid.
Right. So he changed the whole thing again. Like, that's the love of her life, but now it's not the love of her life. The doctor's the love of her life. But that would be...
The thing that I hated the season that followed. They just completely wrote him off. It's like they forgot
Yeah.
about Danny. It was the Doctor and Clara.
Yeah, they can't have them be in love because the age is weird, where he looks old and she's young, but they love each other, in love with each other. Because when she was old, you're the only man for me, basically.
It's all right for a cougar, but not a panther.
And then when she whispered in his ear, and they went to the top, you know, she said, "I love you" and shit. So, like, what is the problem? Like, really?
Padme is the biggest cougar of them all.
I know she's probably off having her relations with me because she is open-ended apparently.
You can't save Amy and Rory, but you go to the end of the fucking universe for Clara because you love her.
Yeah.
Common sense.
Yes. I mean, when they got axed, they're like, oh no, they're killed by weeping angels, not coming back. Oh, Clara, we'll give you a TARDIS, you can travel, you can go the long way around with the Doctor.
I still say to this day, that's got to be a cloister wraith. I do.
She the moment she died in Face the Raven, she should have woke up in the Nethersphere. And at some point in time, her and Danny Pink get out, and they have kids, and the Doctor doesn't know anything about it, and then there's Orson Pink and everything else, because she's supposed to go right into the Nethersphere. Missy had the fucking iPad hooked up to Clara's fucking vision. So she was watching through Clara's eyes what was happening, right? So when she dies, she goes right into... She's not dead. The moment she goes back from Gallifrey to Face the Raven, she goes right into the Nethersphere. That's where she's supposed to be.
Yes.
Still works.
And then it finishes off that story arc. But you know, Moffat, he's like, nah.
And there's a reason that you know, she has to be... Like, Missy had everything connected to Clara. There must have been something going on that she was using the Clara to spy the Doctor or whatever. Something with Clara that she was supposed to save Clara and put her in the Nethersphere.
And not only that, she goes as far back as the 11th Doctor's timeline. I mean, even when she did the River box set, that was during the astronaut storyline. So she's been around that long, Missy.
Yeah.
So
The Bells of St. John. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been around that long, up and down 11th
The girl in the shop gave me the number. Yeah.
Yes, the woman in the shop.
That was Missy, wasn't it? The woman in the shop.
Yeah, she probably had like her hair up, glasses on, probably typical Michelle Gomez. Like, hello, housekeeping, how are you?
Look like she did from the Sabrina series. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's your connection to Sabrina.
You know what? You got to understand that Moffat had something in mind, because not only was Missy part of that, but Madame Clavarian was traveling through time too. That we was aware that she traveled through time, because they said, "Oh, she hated you so much she joined the church to go after you, and she traveled back in time along your timeline." Well, what the hell did he do to her in the future, Madame Clavarian? That she has a grudge.
That's the point. That needs to
She
be
was a
addressed.
companion, I
They were
bet.
a cookie. That's what.
She was probably a teenage companion. She probably got close with him. He probably dumped her, and then she became a villain. And then that's the whole thing. Because at some point in time, there's going to be a
Oh,
companion.
didn't reciprocate the feelings.
You're going to find out that there's going to be a young companion in their early 20s, and you're going to find out at the end, oh, Miss Kavarian. I'm telling you, they're going to do that.
No, they won't do that. They won't
Why?
revisit that.
Why are
Because
they
they'll
not
just
allowed to? Why are they not allowed to? Why not?
Well, they've already finished the
Well-
story, didn't they, Phillip?
Did they?
Davison.
Oh, they did? What happened with her?
Oh, she got killed again by River.
Oh, she did?
Oh, that story with Peter Davidson's doctor. Yeah. I remember.
But that's
that
not
story now.
canon, though.
Well, it's
Not really.
But it's the only way you can look at it because they're not going to bring her back in the TV series.
And plus, it did tie up loose ends for her, really, like what she did after. He was
Okay.
still pissed at him, but it was the wrong doctor.
Mm. That's interesting. All right. You guys are getting
Yes.
tired now, right?
Yeah, I
All
need to
right.
get my beauty sleep.
We're going to get out of here. Thank you,
What
Matt.
beauty sleep?
Thank you, Phillip. Thank you, Matt.
Thank
you,
you.
Bryan. Thank you, Scott. Take
You're
care. Bye for now.
Bye.